Alright guys, I have a 2012 Veloster, so I'm gonna show you how to replace the fuel high pump pressure on it. So the first thing I did is I removed this the fuel fuse and the fuel relay. Okay, so I already did, so I ran it until it ran out. So once you remove it, you start your car and run it until it dies. Okay, so mine it takes some like almost 2 minutes. So the car will suddenly die, and once it dies, you start again, it crank up and then start again, and that's it, because you just want to make sure there's no more pressure on the fuel line. All right, so after that I remove that main connector for the high pressure fuel pump. Then the next one is I'm gonna remove this one. I know there's no more pressure, but it's always safe to bring some regular towel, and then make sure you got your fire extinguisher just in case. All right. So this is 3/4. All right. So you're just gonna remove it. Well, I have to set aside the phone, because when I'm releasing this one, I'm gonna put my other hand, putting the towel so I don't get any spray. Right, I might remove it. So now we're just gonna remove this line. So some people are using like a flathead right here, but the main thing how to remove this one is you push forward. While you're pushing forward, you're pressing this black plastic away, so you can, at the same time, you are pushing and then pulling. All right, so it's the same procedure. I already removed it, no more pressure. So now I can take it out this fuel pump high pressure. So basically it's easy to remove, but you just have to release the pressure. So you have to do it on the right way. So I didn't get any fuel squirt or anywhere. So I just really release the pressure by running the car, removing the fuses. So now this is free. This is free. The switch is not there anymore. So I can take it out this paper towel. And then you have a 210 socket right there, screws. So you have to loosen up like evenly. Loosen up here until it will come out evenly. Alright, because you have a heavy load spring inside. Okay, so let's remove those 2 bolts. So we're just gonna remove these 2 bolts. Make sure you loosen up evenly. This is the old one. Alright, when you're removing this one, make sure, because there's a sleeve inside in this spring, make sure when you put it back the other one, you have it. Because some people, when they remove this one, the sleeve, it goes with it. And then people, they put it without the sleeve. So now it's not gonna touch your camshaft right there, so you don't know where you're at. So make sure you have to compare the new one and the old one. New one and the old one. So before you put the new one, you want to make sure you put some oil around the O-ring, all right, so it doesn't get brittle. Yeah, just part of lubrication on it. All right, I just placed the new one. It's just sitting right now. I just put this one in line, but it's not locked yet, as you can see. Now we're gonna tighten those two bolts. So make sure when you tighten those two bolts, you have to do it like evenly, okay? You don't go on the left side and tie it. So now you're gonna bend those frame. Now put those two bolts, make sure you tighten them evenly. So we're gonna tie those bolts evenly. Alright, I already pushed this thing in. I already tied this one. Now you just put just connect the connectors. All you do is push it, okay? Push. And then we remove this one, right? See, I didn't even get a fuel here. As long as you do it the right way, you know you do it safely. That's the best way. So whatever I remove, everything's put it back. Everything's in place. So you always double check. I tied that one. Power connector is there. Just press. Oh. So that's how you do it. Make sure those two bolts are tight. I just double check they're all tight. So once you're done, you're gonna start your car. Of course, it's gonna, for the first time or three, it's gonna hesitate because you are low on pressure. But once the pump, the fuel pump pushes, so your pressure, it will come back, okay? And then while it's running, make sure you double check if you have a fuel leak here, here, or here. You just check. And that's how you replace the fuel high pressure pump. I think for any Hyundai, Sonata, Elantra, Veloster, I think they're all the same way. So I hope this video guys help you.